Hey everybody! Hey, just want to show you a quick tip for making something mono stereo. Sometimes you get tracks or a track that's mono, and it's the worst, especially when you want it to be stereo. So here's a quick trick to make it stereo and to give you lots of options of what type of stereo it is. Sometimes that can be a hard thing to do. So this allows you to make it real obnoxiously stereo or just subtly, just to kind of get it out of center to make room for vocals or whatever else. So I'm going to flip you around here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, show you my track here. So I have the track up here at the top. This is mono or dual mono. So if you look at the meters, they're both exactly the same. So it's just a mono file, dual mono file. So what I do sometimes is I pull up this plugin. So this is a cool plugin that Pro Tools has that not a lot of people know about, but it can be a really powerful tool. So it's a Pro multi-band splitter. And basically all it does is whatever track you put it on, it allows you to route each band to a separate track, whether that's an aux or whatever else. So you can treat each band separately. So that's essentially what I've done. So under this track, I've created 4 aux tracks. And then on the input of each aux, I just go to this plugin and go to my whatever respective band I want it to be on. So in this case, I've done 4 bands, low, mids, and highs. Then I can treat each band separately, both with widening and, I've kind of like low mids, I added a doubler. Because sometimes you put a doubler on the whole track and it just makes it kind of wonky. Now, this can also make it wonky, but you have a bit more control, and I can kind of specify what bands I actually want to make stereo. For instance, like low end, I've left alone. I don't want to do anything with that low end. I want to keep it mono. But I can also kind of dynamically treat it. I can make it bump a little bit more if the low end's too smooth, or vice versa, right? So then mids, I can treat each of these completely separate and make them wider or narrower or more stereo or less stereo. Then I route all these into a regular or just a single stereo aux to combine them all back together. So this is my new beat track. Now, before I get a bunch of comments saying, well, you're going to play with phase and the phase will get all weird and you're not mono compatible. Yeah, my thought is if a client brings me an instrumental that's mono and I'm trying to fit their vocal in the middle that's also mono, unfortunately, quality, well, I should say this lightly. Unfortunately, quality isn't their biggest concern, and sometimes making it wider actually really helps things out. And doing it this way is kind of a cool, fun way and gives you a lot of different options. You can also use this on like individual tracks. If there's a mono synth that you want to make stereo somehow, here's a cool way to do it. It gets kind of rowdy, complex, so I'd probably just bounce it when I'm done. But yeah. Hope that helps. Anyway, stay safe out there. Have a Merry Christmas. It's almost Christmas, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Love y'all. Bye. I never know how to leave these things. Do I just hit the X? Maybe the X. Okay, bye for real this time.